And how do you actually get the word out about where you work and the things that you all do to get people to come in and sign up for different classes and stuff like that?
Well, nowadays it's a lot easier. We use all of the available social media platforms, but we also have a full-time community outreach coordinator. She goes out on speaking engagements. She's all over the borough of Queens, informing people about QPTV, who we are, what we do, and the opportunities that they have to get involved with us.
What is the benefit of taking your class opposed to going for a 4-year degree or getting a degree in what exactly you all teach us?
Well, that's an interesting question. First and foremost, we're not really a school or job training program.
Mm-hmm.
So the training that we give is so that the certified producer can generate programs that we can put on our channels, because we need a lot of programs. However, I will say this, some of our trainees have gone on to get jobs in the business because our training is so good. Our instructors are, some of them are full-time employees who work in the professional world. Some of them have their own production businesses. So you are getting the best training in the world. I've met people who have gone to college and got a degree, but if you were applying for a job and I took you in a studio and I showed you a table that was round, and around that table were sitting 5 people, and I said to you, light that set, your degree is not going to help you do that. Either you know how to light the set or you don't.
Correct.
And the piece of paper doesn't guarantee that you know how to do that. If you don't know about key, back, and fill and 3-point lighting, you need to know the business. So I've met people who've never gone to college who are phenomenal at their craft. The way community television is funded throughout the country from coast to coast is through the cable companies. So the franchise agreement that exists between the cable companies and the city of New York, which is negotiated through the mayor's office, it stipulates that the Community Access Center, in this case QPTV, we get a certain amount of money from each of the cable subscribers. Wow. So for every cable subscriber, I don't know what the exact number is, mm-hmm. but we might get, when you pay your cable bill, there's a line item that says public access television. So that might be, $3. But if you have 500,000 subscribers,
right,
and you multiply that by 3, and we get that quarterly. So we get that 4 times in a year. So it amounts to a lot of money. We don't receive money from the taxpayer,
right,
and we don't receive money from the government.
Okay, good to know.
From the cable subscribers.
Okay.
One young lady in particular who Juan Carrillo and I recognized as someone who had an immense amount of natural talent has gone to France to study with a cinematographer over there. She was picked up basically off of seeing the work that she did here, wow. Some of the work that she did on her own, but that we broadcast right. here. So she's the one that comes to mind immediately, but there are other people who've come through here, gone to film school. Other people who've come through here, gone to Hollywood and gone to work in production. Another young lady who just created her first feature film who went through here. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it a training ground for Hollywood or anything else like that. But it's could be a step on the ladder and give people, I mean, there are not a lot of places where you could come and direct live television. Right. So I'm sitting in the control room right here. And so there are people that I work with that I have trained to direct live TV. And so that's just not a skill that you're going to get anywhere, or an opportunity to use those chops right. to get that.
So to have anyone like famous or notable like came through BronxNet and they're doing like big things?
So Darlene Rodriguez from NBC, she's an anchor on NBC. She's the first name that comes to mind. There's people on New York One that have been on. Dean Neminger, he's an anchor and reporter for New York One for a number of years. He's somebody else. There's a bunch of people that have gone through BronxNet and have become Emmy Award winning and are now either behind the scenes or on camera in TV or in other areas of the media industry. That a lot of people got their start at BronxNet by working as an intern or on staff. BronxNet is well known in the industry for having a great internship program, for being a great launching pad for a lot of careers.
Well, we do hope to open again, but in the meantime, we've expanded to having Zoom programs on our channel. So we have the technology. We've used it a few times. So some of the producers, they are continuing to generate programming from home, some of it live through the medium of Zoom. But we do hope to open again to the public where they can actually come in and use our facilities.